Hey guys, I just want to make a video to give you guys a step-by-step guide on how to, make 5 times your gold. So if you haven't seen our previous video, definitely check it out. So our previous video was to explain the discovery. On this video, I'll show you guys step by step how to get 5 times the gold. So after making the video, this is my replay. I basically went and sold more gold for crystals. And why? Because I can clear out the cash shop now. So what you're gonna see is I'm going to the cash shop. I check the prices of things. Even the red ones are quite discounted because it's 25 gold for 50 stack, and in the marketplace it's it's double the price. So I'm getting 50% discount. But what I really want to show you guys is going to be the Guardian Stone. So in case you guys are not aware, then let me just come back to the game. So I'll show you guys the step-by-step process of how to get 5 times the gold. And keep in mind, this will be a little different if you're in tier 1. I'm currently in tier 2, so I'm buying and trading the tier 2 items. If you're in tier 1, you might not be doing it with the same items because you've come from tier 2 materials, right? So how I'm doing this is, so notice over here, I'll move my face over here a little bit as well. So notice over here, I bought 400 of the Guardian Stones for 80 of the crystals. So keep in mind, 400 Guardian Stone for 80 crystals. So I'm 80 crystals short, right? And now, if I come over here, how do I get out of here? So excited. So if I come over here, what I did as an example to show you guys is I then sold 400 of the Guardian Stones that are tradable. The ones you buy from the cash shop are not tradable, but the ones that you farm from the Chaos Dungeon are tradable. So I sold 400 of the ones that are tradable. So notice I gain 400, I lose 400, but in exchange, I spent 80 crystals to get 440 gold. And finally, let me show you guys the final step. So now I want to get my crystal back, right? So what I can do is I can then spend 93 gold for 95 crystals. Just by setting this, I'll just do this just to show you guys, and I'll just go okay. So now I actually get an extra gold here. So basically, I got 95 gold back for spending 93 or 95 gold. I don't care the minimums. So notice what happened. I spent 80 crystals to buy 400 of the Guardian Stones from the auction house, from the cash shop. So yeah, I bought those 400 Guardian Stones from the cash shop. And then, because I can farm my Chaos Dungeon, I will be selling 400 of my tradable ones to the marketplace, which I just posted. And you can see here, I have just sold them for 11 gold each, which gives me 440 gold. And just to recover my crystals, I then spent 95 gold to get 95 crystals. So in return, you get 4 to 5 times more value by doing this. Now, you guys can still do this if you're tier 1. So let me just check what is a good value for you guys in tier 1. Because, there's good stuff in tier 1. The first thing is you have to have the tradable items. You can't have the not tradable ones. Let's have a look at the Guardian Stones over here. They sell for 3 gold, but they're not good. I don't recommend doing Guardian Stone. They're really bad. Maybe Harmony Leapstone. So Leapstone sell for 13 gold. And let's see if, so 13 gold for 1 Leapstone. So I'm doing this method for you guys for tier 1 because I showed you guys how to do tier 2, right? So let's have a look at how much are the Leapstones. Okay, here it is. So it is 5 crystals for 5 Leapstone. So basically you're spending 5 gold to get 5 Leapstone in the cash shop. And then you can sell 5 Leapstone in the marketplace. So you don't sell those ones. Those ones are the untradable ones. What you sell are the Leapstones you farm from the Guardian raid and also from the Chaos Dungeon. So you farm those as tier 1, right? You do your dailies, you farm those, and those will be tradable. And I do those on my alts too. So there are a few tradable ones. So you go ahead, purchase this one for 5 crystals, and then you can sell 5 of the Leapstones on the marketplace. So coming back to the marketplace, and over here, and basically you sell those for 11 gold each. So basically you exchange, you went from 5 gold to about 55 gold. So you made 50 gold just by spending the 5 gold. Now, there's a few things. So the first thing is you have to keep in mind that there is, my brain's not working. I'm too excited. So the first thing is you can only buy in bulks about 100. So you need at least 100 gold to buy the crystals if you don't have any crystals to start off with. Now, the second thing is you have to have the tradable ones. So notice this one is untradable because I bought them from the store, right? So, oh no, this is not the one. So it's this one. So those ones are untradable. So those ones are bought from the cash store. You want to be able to farm those from the chaos dungeons to sell them, to, you know, get your items rotated back and to get your gold back. And finally, you don't have to sell all of them because you might still need it. So you can just get this massive value just doing this, but I'll show you guys the whole process of getting the gold. So finally, I can climb my 440 gold. So basically, I spent 95 gold to get 440 gold. And you saw the process. I bought the crystals, so basically, I bought the crystals here, and then using those crystals, I bought the Guardian Stones, and then you selling the ones I farmed for the exact amount, I sold them for 440 gold. So, you know, the whole chain of rotation, right, to show you guys. Okay. Now, there is a small limitation. So the only limitation is you're limited by amount of items in the cash shop, and you're also limited by what you can farm and what you can sell. So basically, if you're having, you know, if you're having the Harmony Leap Stones over here, if you have the tradable ones, I do recommend keeping those. So yeah, this is the one. So notice there's a difference. So this is the untradable ones because you get them from questing, you get them from doing stuff, you know, in the game like islands. Those ones over here are the tradable ones. You get them from doing dungeons, especially Guardian Raid. I believe you get 8 even in the lowest ones. So you get 8 of those. And then using this method, you can buy crystal, buy the leapstone because you still want your leapstone to do your tier 1 materials, right? And sell the excess tradable ones. So you definitely don't want to use the tradable ones too quickly because they can be converted into gold. And using this method, you can get 5 or even 10 times the value of gold. Now, I know I keep going back and forth. So now the limitation is what things you shouldn't buy in a cash store. So let's say if you're looking for Star's Breath, those are a really good deal too. For tier 1, you want to use those. If you haven't seen a previous guide about getting our item to 15, this is a really important item for the weapon. And this item, way too excited. So this item sells currently for 40 gold for 1. You get 5 of those over here. So spending 20 crystals or 20 gold here, you'll get 200 gold of value. So this is 40 times the value. You don't, like, this will help you with raids, this will help with honing, this will help you to get plus 15, and this will get you to gear score 600 to do the tier 2s. Isn't that wonderful, right? So just be aware, you don't want to buy the ones over here that are untradable and you can't sell them and you can't use them. Notice I don't buy the tier 1 items anymore because I can't sell them and I can't use them because my character's tier 2. So those are the small details you should be aware. So notice I even bought the red ones because in the marketplace they sell for like 13 gold. Here the value is about, they cost 5 gold each, I believe. Oh, actually less than that. So 25 gold for 50. Yeah, it's 5 gold each. 5 gold per 10 stack. So in the marketplace it's about 13 gold per 10 stack. So even that is a great trade. And this, if you don't sell those, you don't have to do, right? So if you don't sell those, this can greatly increase your progress from tier 1 to tier 2 massively, because the cash store goes every few hours. And suddenly, us free-to-play or low-spending players is enjoying all the benefits that WoW players, you know, pay-to-win players, or the players who spend lots of money in, will experience the same cash shop, we're getting the same items, we're making so much gold out of it. I'm so happy for this one, and hopefully this step-by-step guide for tier 2 and tier 1 help you guys to make gold and also progress into the game much quicker.